Hey there, I'm Casey. There's something everyone who follows the fight world has noticed. UFC is basically the Google of MMA. I mean, when someone says cage fighting, you immediately think UFC, right? Meanwhile, organizations like Bellator and PFL are out here like, hey, we exist too. But nobody really cares. Today I'm telling you exactly why UFC became the undisputed king of combat sports. Let's rewind to 1993. MMA wasn't even a real sport yet. It was this wild, chaotic experiment. No weight classes, no gloves, basically no rules. It was like watching a real-life video game battle royale. But here's the genius move. UFC was the first organization to say, you know what? Let's make this a legitimate sport. While everyone else was sitting on the sidelines thinking this would never work, UFC jumped in head first. It's like how the NFL became America's game. They got there first and built the foundation. Classic first mover advantage, people. They didn't just enter the market, they literally created the market. So when MMA became mainstream, UFC was already the household name that American sports fans recognized. Now let's talk about the secret weapon, Dana White. This man turned promoting fights into an art form. Dana isn't hiding in some corporate office. He is the brand. Press conferences, Twitter feuds, calling out fighters, the guy's everywhere. Now, who's the CEO of PFL? Who's Bellator's president? See what I mean? They're invisible. Meanwhile, Dana White is practically a celebrity. He figured out that people don't just want fights, they want drama. They want storylines. They want someone to love or hate. UFC cracked the entertainment code early. It's not just about what happens in the octagon. Fight week, press conferences, weigh-ins, behind-the-scenes content, they turned fighting into what audiences love most, a complete entertainment experience. It's like how the NFL doesn't just give you the game. You get draft day, hard knocks, pre-game shows, halftime analysis. UFC does the same thing for fighting. Compare that to the competition. PFL has this complex point system. Fighters get points for wins, bonus points for finishes. Sounds cool, right? But sports fans are used to simple formats. We like our playoffs straightforward, our winners clear. When PFL fans have to explain, well, he won but didn't get enough points to advance, you've lost the casual viewer. And Bellator? They've changed their format more times than a struggling TV show changes time slots. Tournaments, then rankings, then back to tournaments. Audiences hate inconsistency. We want to know what we're getting every time we tune in. Here's where UFC really shows their genius. They understand sports psychology. Their championship path is beautifully simple. Win fights, climb rankings, get title shot. It's like climbing the ladder in any sport. Perform well, move up, get your shot at the championship. My grandmother could understand this system. It's the same logic as making the playoffs or climbing to #1 in rankings. Sports fans like consistency. We want to know that if our guy wins his fights, he gets his shot. When you need a spreadsheet to understand who's next in line, you've lost the casual viewer. And casual viewers are everything. They're the ones buying the pay-per-views, the merchandise, driving those massive TV ratings. Look, it's not that PFL and Bellator don't have talented fighters. They absolutely do. Some of the best athletes in the world compete in those organizations. But UFC mastered everything around the fights that audiences demand. Marketing genius, star personalities, consistent entertainment, and systems we can actually understand. They built an empire while everyone else was still reading the instruction manual. It's like how McDonald's isn't necessarily the best burger, but they perfected everything else. Convenience, consistency, brand recognition. Could someone challenge UFC's dominance? Maybe, but they'd need to completely revolutionize their approach and understand what sports fans actually want. What do you think? Is UFC's throne unshakable, or could we see a new king of combat sports? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. Subscribe for more MMA content and stories.